Welcome. Thank you for joining me. And here we are. The video isn't just for social media, it's your 24-hour sales team. And if you do it right, you can really maximize the way you use social media and not just posting trending stuff, but use it for your sales team, and also for you. So let's get into it. First slide we've got here, think it's just for TikToks or Reels, you're leaving money on the table. It's really important that we understand that social media is not just dancing, TikTok and Instagram. There is many ways to use it. And if used correctly, you can definitely bring in the rewards to the effort and see an ROI on your investment when it comes to being on social media. This is a great one that I'd like to touch base on and make mention. Only post videos to Instagram or TikTok hoping somehow it drives leads, but there's no real strategy behind it. It's a post and pray. So this is really important, that if you have no strategy and you're just posting, yes, it's good. Yes, it's good to be active and online and, showing your brand or your business, but there's no strategy. There's no, I guess the best way to put it, there's no experience for someone who's new or discovering you to be able to understand who you are, what you're about, and how to bring them down the funnel and sales pipeline. So you need to have touch points along the way, and that's a great strategy to have in mind when doing content and not just post and pray. To think views equal sales, they treat video like a brand play and not a conversion tool. It doesn't happen. You might go viral, you might have followers that aren't actually the people that you need to drive your sales and complete your sales. So you've got to remember to reverse engineer the way you look at social media and creating it your sales team 24/7 while you're sleeping. People are seeing who you are, what you're about, getting those touch points across to them. And that can be done really well with a marketing funnel, and also just how you've been directed here is just one of those places where if you understand social media and how to use it correctly, you can land people wanting to get on a call with you and wanting to have a chat of how their services or their business might be able to help. We're having waste of time and energy, and after burning out with zero ROI, they give up, think video just doesn't work. So this is always one of the big discussion points I have with businesses is they've wasted time, money, and energy. They often find that they had their nephew come in or niece come in, they had a friend do it for them, they've spent heaps of money, the agencies basically ran away from them, they were spending money on Meta, it used to be good, it used to give them, all their new customers and business was really good, and they just don't think it works anymore and they become scared of it and it anymore. But it's really important that social media is free, but it's not free. It's time consuming. It's a lot of energy and money. And if you're not doing it correctly, it can feel like a lot more than what it's actually worth. 4 key points I really want to highlight for you, so you really get to understand this, is repurpose with purpose, like hiring one of your employees and cloning them across departments. Every video should live beyond the feed. Turn it into a lead magnet, email, content, and sales page. So this is where we start to dig into how video becomes your sales team. Having it part of your lead magnet. Put it in your email content or sales page assets. These are really important. They're touch points. They will show the new prospect who you are, what you're about, and always showing up in a very natural way to them is always great because they start to see who you are and what you're about. Number 2 is build a trust funnel, not a trend. We build them every day. We love building them. They're great. It's interesting to see where people fall off, where people really enjoyed the funnel, what made them fall off, and then A/B split testing what landing pages do well, what built more trust, what made people feel more comfortable. And you got to remember, trends are fireworks. Trust a slow burn campfire that keeps people warm which is really important. And the quick tip I'm going to give you is use videos to answer objections, share client wins, and explain your method, not just go viral. So we do this quite a lot at Affluent Media. We'll have a lot of testimonials on our website. We'll have a lot of testimonials throughout our funnels and pipelines and even our marketing. And we're not looking for views. We're actually looking to engage with people that have a problem and we have the solution for them. It's really important that they understand the problems that we have fixed and the solutions that we do have and how we helped and invested our time and energy into these businesses. Optimize for conversation, not just clicks. A great video should start with a conversation, not end with a like. Really, really important here that you want to spark people's conversations with you online. You just don't want them just to like it and scroll on. You've achieved nothing. You've essentially just wasted their time, your energy, and it's gotten you nowhere. You need to end videos with a prompt, a DM. Are you ready? It sounds like you need to spark that. Yes, sometimes we don't want to feel salesy, but a soft CTA will always work great because you're just sort of pushing a little bit on them saying, hey, if you've gotten value from this, let me know. I appreciate it. If you didn't, tell me how you didn't. You want the positive, you want the negative feedback. It's how you build better videos and content for your business, which helps with your sales and your pipeline. Put the video on your sales page, not just your stories. So here you are in this, watching this, and if you've made it this far, I appreciate it. But we put these videos everywhere. We put these on landing pages. We put these in emails. These become, our business assets that we have that we can always put through email marketing, create content around it, give people a keyword, they'll receive this, they'll be able to watch it, and then you'll be able to book a call in below if this feels like something that you need more help on, and we can definitely jump on a call. But this is a great example of how this system and funnel works. The quick tip here is add a 60-second video to your service page or book flow. It boosts conversions. Again, it goes back on that trust. You're building that trust with people. They're understanding who you are, what you're about, who you've helped, what you've helped with, what projects you worked on, the capacity, also the value of those projects, and the solution that you had for their business. Your videos shouldn't just entertain, they should earn. And it's really important that you always want to be tracking your ROI on this and how you can do better. But the main sort of factor is, yes, you want the views, you want to go viral. Yeah, that's all good and fun, but you want to make sure they earn you money. As a brief sort of overlook, the way I can see most businesses, we all have that one product that sells well. We need to drive people down the funnel to purchasing that product. But along that way, they need to be seeing you and your trust, who you are, what you're about. And building that sales pipeline is really important because when they do pick up the phone to call you or you do jump on a Zoom call with them, you ultimately want them to feel comfortable and understand you. So that way, when you get on that call, you can listen to them and best help them. You just don't want to be blurping off all your sales pitches and everything else. You want a funnel that really understands the structure that you have, as well as the new lead or cold lead understands who you are and what you're about. Now, if you're ready to make your video content work for your business, book a free strategy call using the link below. If you feel like you would like more about this and just want to book in a call and ask a couple of questions, more than happy to do that. Let's jump on a call. Let's see how we can help you. Or if you're just looking for feedback on your sales pipeline and your marketing team, what you'd want to know a bit more in depth on, hit me up.